All right, today we got hit with an interesting offer, 4,000 units for a 6-star Nexus Hero Crystal. And to be honest, I feel like this is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's not that much more expensive than what I'd expect to pay for something like this, or that, let me rephrase that I would like to pay for something like this. If this was like 3,000 units, yeah, I'd feel a little bit better about it, but 4,000 units, I mean, that's not that big of a difference. And right now, the current state of the game, with my current roster, there's a lot of 6-star champions that could be very worth 4,000 units to me. So just going kind of class by class here, Awakening Void would be huge. It's kind of useless on Awakening. Awakening Thing would be huge, not only for utility reasons, but for prestige reasons as well. Speaking of prestige, we got Cap Beardo here, who's one of the highest SIG 20 prestige champs in the game. And although I wouldn't use him over my 5-star version, just to have that prestige bump, that would be huge. Prestige bump without having to use that gem. There's even, Red Hulk. I wouldn't really want to pay 4,000 units for a Red Hulk dupe, but I mean, worst case scenario, I'd take it. Same thing for Red Guardian here. Looking at skill, I don't really want too many of the skill champs, to be honest, but Thor, Fraggle Rock here, again, the dupe on him. He's still one of the higher prestige champs in the game. Looking at Mutant, just looking at the champs I have both Magnetos, I have Colossus. I wouldn't mind awakening those champs. I wouldn't mind that at all for just actual use reasons. And then we have Gambit here, who would just be for prestige, but I mean, he does have the highest SIG 20 prestige in the game. And although I do have a Mutant Awakening gem, I only have one, and I'm likely only going to have one for a very, very long time to come. So awakening him through a crystal could save that gem for me and save a bunch of 6 stones as well. Got Cap Marvel in the Cosmic class here. In Tech, I've got Warlock that I'd love to awaken. In Mystic, I don't really have anyone that I am desperate to awaken at the moment, but of course, I'm only talking about champs that I currently have. I ended up looking at Aunt May and just kind of doing a quick scan down all the champions in here and figuring out exactly how many champs that I would like to get. And I'm going to read off a quick list here of 24 champions. Claire, Beardo, Cap Marvel, Colossus, Corvus, Daredevil. I know some of these I mentioned already, but Daredevil, the Hell's Kitchen one, because he has the prestige. I'd have to pull him twice, but he's still included in this list. Doom, Falcon, Gambit, Ghost, Guardian, Guillotine 299, Magneto 1, Magneto 2. That's right, we're just calling him Magneto 1 and 2 now. Namor, Fury, Silver Surfer, Sunspot, Thing, Thor Rags, Venom, Vision Arcus, Void, and Warlock. So that's in the current pool. However, we need to go take a look at something else in game here and realize that the featured 6-star Hero Crystal is about to change. And what this means is that certain champions in this crystal are going into the basic pool. Because right now, if you pop open the 6-star Nexus, you can't pull someone like Professor X or Apocalypse or Dragon Man. And yeah, there's a few champions in here that I really want. Basically, those 3 that I just said, along with Cosmic Ghost Rider. So Dragon Man, Professor X, Apocalypse, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Those 4 champions I would also really like to pull. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick up this offer, and I'm going to hold it until the pool changes. Hopefully, I'm going to put that in the title, so hopefully no one gets the wrong idea when they click on this video. Not clickbaiting anybody, put it right in the title. I'm not popping the crystal today. There's another good reason to hold it though, and that is that the war season is almost over. We've already kind of locked in masters for the season. We had a really good shot at going for top 3. Technically, we're not out of the running just yet for top 3, but we really needed to win our last war to get top 3. Ended up being a ridiculously close tie with the number 1 alliance in the game. So that was a bit unfortunate, but we've locked in masters. So this is going to be 30,000 6-star shards here. Not to mention, I already have basically a full 6-star crystal, and the new month is about to come up. So I'm about to have a huge 6-star opening, and I want to pop open the basic crystals before I can pop open that Nexus, just in case that sways my decision at all. If I do pull one of these champions that I need to grab twice or something like that, I'd want to know it before going into that Nexus. So because all of these things are kind of happening all within a very short period of time of one another, I'm going to pick up this offer, and 28 days from now, technically 29 if you include the hours, 29 days from now, I will be popping open all those 6-star shards and the 6-star Nexus, and I'm hoping for some big account changing things to actually happen here. If push came to shove, if for some reason, let's say we're looking worse on the prestige side of things, we're getting bumped out of a bracket or something like that, I could pop these things open earlier. But I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to keep an eye on things, and hopefully I will get to save, because it would just be so cool to have a chance at getting someone like Apocalypse out of that Nexus and out of my my 6-star shards. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me go ahead and pick up this crystal. Oh, and there's actually one last champion that I did not mention for special reason. I'm gonna buy this right now. But I also forgot to mention Miles Morales. He's the wild card champion. Now, Miles Morales, he's not getting buffed anytime soon. Right now, everyone knows Miles Morales. He's just kind of a trash tier champion. He's garbage. But Kabam has already kind of confirmed on Twitter that eventually this guy will get a rework, and they are not guaranteeing it, but they're kind of alluding to the fact that they want to do a little bit more for this guy, possibly even change up his animations. Again, not guaranteed, but that's what they were kind of hinting at on Twitter. It's probably not going to be for a while, but here's my line of thinking about Miles Morales. This is kind of becoming the Spider-Man, you know, with like the Spider-Verse movies and stuff like that. This is like the, you know, the face of Spider-Man these days, it feels like. So I feel like they would really want to do something big for this guy and really bring him into, you know, bring this version of Spidey into like that God Spidey realm kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I feel like if we have a chance of getting another really impactful Spidey into the game, like it would be the rework for Miles Morales. So yeah, I also wouldn't mind picking him up, which brings the grand total of champions that I'd want to see out of this Nexus to 29 as long as I wait. So that's why I bought it. That's why I'm waiting. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you all very much for watching. If you got a good pull, if you picked up this offer, by the way, and got a good pull, let me know about it in the comments. But outside of that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.